What's going on, everyone, and welcome to another Starfield shipbuilding video. Today we're going to be talking about my space shuttle build that I made a short for a little while back. Similar to our B-2 bomber build, no mods or glitches were used in the making of this. We do have some requirements before getting started. The first is that both piloting and starship design skills will need to be at rank 4 in order to use the reactor, engine, and fuel tank for this build. If you don't have those skills at their respective levels, you will have to substitute them for Class A or B parts that are available to you. Secondly, we'll need about 200,000 credits, assuming you have a rank 4 commerce skill. The total needed credits doesn't include a shield or weapons, so those items will need to be taken into account if and when you decide to add those in. With that out of the way, let's move on to the build. Listed on the screen are all parts and where I bought them. Additionally, this list will be in the video description below and on the left side of the screen during the build. We'll begin by building the external tank and orbiter of our ship and then add the outside rocket boosters after. To start, we put our TAIYO cowling top and bottom pieces together at the very front of our ship. Then we'll attach our bottom docker to our bottom cowling piece and our 2x1 workshop hab to the top cowling piece. Now we put our 2x1 all-in-one hab on the back of our workshop, and we place our FORE landing bay behind our bottom docker so that it's split between the two habs above. Our GRAV drive is then attached to the bottom of our all-in-one hab. Following that, we place our reactor and fuel tank directly behind those pieces. We now start the front of our orbiter by placing the cockpit on top of the back half of the workshop. Connected directly behind our cockpit are the two fuselages, our DEIMOS hull and spine, and our lone DUN 31 engine. To complete the orbiter, we add our NOVA cowling SF and PF pieces so that it covers our DEIMOS hull and DUN 31 engine. We are now going to put together our pieces on the right to build the first rocket booster. To start this, we attach our first landing gear to the back right of our landing bay. Next, we're going to attach our other two landing gears and cargo hold directly behind that first landing gear. The NOVA cowling TM pieces then go on top of the landing gears and cargo hold we just placed. Our SUPERNOVA 2200 engine now goes on the very back, and our NOVA cowling TF and BF pieces go on the very front. With our right rocket booster done, we repeat the same process for our pieces on the left to complete the overall ship build. Like I mentioned before, I didn't install a shield or weapons, so those will need to be added in if you do decide to build this ship. Additionally, you can add more cargo space, additional engines, or use better parts to optimize this build to your liking. Regardless, I do like how this replica turned out, so I hope you did as well. And with that, this wraps up our space shuttle build video. If you did make it to the end, thank you for watching, like and subscribe.